It's May 9th for me. A nice 6:52 in the morning and 47 degrees. I have good news for you. Actually, it's just good news for me, I guess, because it doesn't really affect you. But I'm getting my AC fixed today. Woohoo! If you don't know this, I've been riding around with no AC this last year and no heat all winter long. I had a little bit coming through the vents in the back, but my car's blower motor isn't working. So I've just been going with the whatever little heat I got off the back vents, AC with what little air I could have with the windows open. So all of last year I had one really dark arm and the other arm not so dark, because it was burned from the sun. But I'm getting it fixed today. As soon as we're done dashing today, I'm taking it to the place. They're gonna fix my air for me, hopefully for nothing, not too expensive. Try not to run over this lady here who's just walking like a maniac. There she is. So let's get this done quickly. I told him I'd be in there sometime afternoon, so that's usually about what time I finish, working for the day. And so let's go do that quickly. I have two orders. One's for Hy-Vee and the other one for Schnucks. 4 items at Hy-Vee, 1 at Schnucks. The app wants me to go to Schnucks first, but I'm gonna go to Hy-Vee first because it's on the way to Schnucks. So I'm sure I'm coming back, back whatever way that I'm coming from, and that's why it would make sense. But who cares? It's only one thing of flowers at Schnucks that I have to get, so it's not like their food's gonna, ride around the car for very long. I don't know what the 4 items are here at Hy-Vee because it wants me to go to Schnucks still. I'm gonna turn here, jump task. I missed this light because I was fooling around. Sugar, baby formula, something else. Anyway, let's go to Hy-Vee. It's right around the block here. Here we go. For mail. Hopefully it's this big giant one here, no, but I don't think so. For mail, nope. Need this purple kind. I don't see it's green and blue. I know you don't usually mix formulas, so I'm sending pictures of what they wanted and another brand, but we'll see what they want. Probably nothing. Never melts. So they want this one, but it's not right. Let me call them.
Calls may be monitored and recorded by DoorDash and service providers for quality.
So I don't think this is the right one. This is the right one, but it's a liquid already. Let's see what they say. I called, but they didn't answer right away. I'll try to get the next thing. Okay, so they said get 2 of these instead of the one. Some all-purpose flour. All-purpose flour. Good morning. Can I hand these to you? I don't want to put them on your conveyor belt. And I have a bag of flour, and I really don't want to get that on your conveyor belt.
Oh.
I already have flour all over me, so I knew it was gonna get on your conveyor.
I know, right? Thank you for sharing.
I do.
There's like a bag for your
Oh yeah, no, I'll get it on my way out. I'll get it from over there, so they don't say anything to you. Can you scan this for me?
Yeah.
I usually don't scan it, but I'm kind of worried it's not gonna work.
I think it did.
Yeah, I know. I mean the actual card when it's time to pay, because I had to substitute some things.
Oh. thought you said.
Yeah, it worked. Nice.
Yeah. All right, have a great day.
Thanks. See you later.
Like that. Alrighty, good job.
Grand Garden bouquet, $30. So going to go with
Please proceed to register 9.
Don't forget your bag.
Good morning. A barcode, yeah. Well, it's a DoorDash order, yeah. Did that lady buy all the donuts?
For the school.
Oh, is that what that was? Thought maybe she had a big family.
No. That's for Frank and school. Another school came and bought a bunch of ice.
Oh,
I
really?
think it's getting closer to the end of the year.
So they're not trying to.
They're like having like video day.
Oh, okay. You know, I delivered a whole bunch of milk the other day, like 12 gallons of it. So I thought maybe that was something to do with it too. Anyway, thank you.
Store picnics, school picnics and stuff.
So they're almost done, huh?
I remember in May when it was like 100 degrees outside.
That's true, and I'm wearing
There's
this.
no air conditioning in the school, and
That's-
you're like sweltering.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember those days.
Yeah, that's crazy. Man. My youngest is almost 21, so I don't, yeah, that's a long time.
This year it's like,
Yeah, I'm not complaining though. So I have a DoorDash order for Chick-fil-A for $9.25 for 4.5 miles that I took. So let's go to Chick-fil-A. Everybody.
Confirmation screen. Here you are.
Thank you. Thanks. It's all right. I have a Meyer order for $4. Let me buckle first so I can get my stuff straight. There we go. For $11 for 4 miles, 4 items. I don't know what the items are yet because I have, that's gonna be that kind of day, I guess. A couple bouquets of flowers, a candy bar, and a balloon. I have a hard time with the balloons at Meyer. They're all over the place. They're not inflated. And nobody will help you. So let's go see how fun this is going to be. Meyer and all that. Next roses bouquet. I need some bags for these. Here they are. Got a couple of bags here. I don't want anybody to slip. Reese's sticks. Reese's sticks, maybe? I don't think those are the right ones either. Pete's sakes. This is where Reese's sticks should be. We'll go look somewhere else. Reese's sticks.
Thank you for shopping at Myers.
Hey, you switch over to the black one.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to check the prices off these. A disaster I got here. Hello. This is for Lakeisha.
Okay.
Do you know who that is? Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Both of these are?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. I think it's for Mother's Day.
Oh, Mother's Day.
So I told you I was gonna have a hard time with those gifts. So I always have a hard time with flowers, for one, because they never look like the. Oh, be quiet, lady. They never look. Oh, motorcycle guy. Yeah, go on. Don't be a. You came around swinging around there, you turkey. You came swinging around there, and it's gonna be my fault that he came swinging around this truck that's right there. As I was saying, I always have a hard time with flowers because in the picture they look real big, you know, and beautiful things, but then when you get to the store they look nothing like it because, you know, they're all smashed. They have all the filler flowers, you know, inside the bouquet or whatever it is. They never look exactly like the picture because in the picture they make it look super duper. It's a term. And in the store they always look like trash, you know, because they're all picked over or whatever it is. So I always have a hard time with those flowers. The balloons, Myers really terrible with balloons. He had originally chosen something for I love you for like Valentine's Day or something, and I love you and all this other nonsense. But then he messaged me to get one for Mother's Day that was inflated. So those the only ones that are inflated at Meyer are those little tiny ones. So that's what I got. So of all those, and then another thing of flowers, tulips or something. I don't really know flowers either. They're by their names. I know roses and I know calla lilies, and that's all I know what they look like, you know. So if they're not roses or calla lilies, yeah, whatever. So of all those four things, I'm pretty sure one of those was right, which is that candy bar. Everything else, I'm not sure I got the right thing. But I did the best I could, and it looked nice. I think I put the little balloon inside that pot, you know, that flower pot that I had or whatever that was. It looked nice. Okay, what you say? Anyway, now I have an order for $660, I'm gonna say, because it's for Uber Eats, and I had a match to it for some stupid reason for 3 miles. So I took it because I wasn't getting much anything else. DoorDash sent me a trash order for $4 for 2 miles or something that I didn't take. So I matched to this because I figured, why not? And nobody else matched to it, so whatever, I'll take it. So let's go to McDonald's that I'm really close to already because I talk a lot.
DoorDash.
Yeah.
What Uber Eats?
Oh, actually, yes, Uber Eats.
Right around here.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too, thank you. Hello there.
Sorry, I'm in a meeting. Thank you. Have a great day.
You too. So that last McDonald's customer wanted me to text them to their actual phone number, and as opposed through the app, I know my channel's not about, you know, a lot of educational stuff, but if that's why you're watching this, you should know that you should not text the customer through your real phone number. You should always use the app as much as possible. There's no need for you to do that, because then they'll have your phone number, and then, you know, you've seen it before. If you haven't, it's happened to me before, where customers not happy about something and they're gonna bother me for, you know, through the app a lot, and eventually the app cuts them off and they can't message or call anymore. But it takes a while sometimes. Now imagine if they had your actual phone number, they'd be bothering you and calling you, you know, and then you'd have to block them and all this other thing. So in my opinion, and it's not a good idea to ever use your actual text service, phone service, or whatever. Always go through the app so that it can't bother you. Or, you know, I would imagine maybe you're a lady and you get some guy, you know, or some nasty person, and now they're texting you nonsense, you know, and bothering you, so harassing you. So you don't want that. Don't do that. That's never happened to me, because I've never actually done that. When they say to do that, I've never done that. And even if I did, I can imagine everybody harassing me over my looks. They would harass me over their bad order. You know what I'm saying? That's it. So now I have a Dollar General order for $5.50 for a mile and a half for 8 items. It's terrible, but it just seems, I see some frozen meals, some candy bars, nothing too crazy. So I should be able to do it pretty quickly. I really took it because my acceptance is it's at 50, so I really didn't want to decline anymore, so that's why I took it. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. So here we go.
I'll write it all down for you. See how well you follow directions. The job code is what gets everything. There's 4 different applications you want to fill out.
Yeah, Red Baron Pizza. Chicken biscuits.
Thank you. Have a good day. Hello.
Hello there. So I didn't listen to the GPS and I came to the wrong Dollar General, so hopefully this works. I was supposed to go to the one in MacArthur, but they never have stuff anyway, so
Right?
I'm kind of glad I came here anyway. As long as it goes through. Yeah.
It does.
Okay.
You have better luck here anyway.
Oh, it's always a disaster in there, so.
It is. That is one of the worst ones. That one, the one on Sangamon.
Oh, yeah.
The one on Sangamon. The last time I went in there was terrible. I was so mad.
You have a good one, thanks.
I'm like, I get in trouble for having one box on the floor. Y'all are operating like this?
Oh yeah, it's a mess. So I went to the wrong Dollar General and added a whole mile to the delivery. It's supposed to be a mile and a half, and it ended up being 2.5. Because I was going a certain way. I was going. So I was going south, and I was supposed to be going north, but I was going south, and the app sent me for that offer for Dollar General, for a Dollar General that was behind me. I didn't bother looking at the directions or turning the GPS on, because of course I know everything. But what I do know is that I make a lot of mistakes. I've always made mistakes in my life. So what am I gonna do? Give up? So if you're like me and you make a lot of mistakes, we just gotta push through it. You know what I mean? Just get on to the next mistake and don't let it get you down. So I'm not gonna let it get me down that I drove an extra mile for that $5.50. And just move on with my life. So now I have a Hy-Vee order for $7.75, or also a mile and a half. For this one's for 3 items. I see some coffee creamer, some cold iced coffee type thing, and some chips that I might have a hard time finding. But we're gonna do the best we can and go in here in Hy-Vee. Coffee. And this brownish looking one. I think. Yeah.
Sit on the pallet in the back, the spreadable pallet. No, I just need 50. Yeah.
Doritos, spicy nacho. Come on. Try this one.
Hello.
Hi again.
I know, right?
Got some new people, huh? Got some new people, I guess.
Yeah. You gotta.
I remember when you were new.
I know, right? This your it's the part.
No, it's a DoorDash order, but I don't have to scan that thing.
Oh,
I'm not scanning it.
Okay, sure.
Not this time. I'm not worried about it.
Okay, 15.45. Yeah, I know. I remember I was new too. I'm like, oh.
There's a lot.
Nervous and everything. Now I'm used to it now. All right.
Thank you. I'll see you later. Yep.
Oh, yeah. Hello.
Hello. You have Sherry doing manual labor out there? Oh my goodness. Well, at least you get some sun out there, Sherry. Nice and cool.
I love flowers. Oh my God.
So I went home for about an hour, maybe a little bit more than that, when I'm going the wrong way here in this parking lot. And you know, I had something. I had a bit of a snack, some pizza in there from last week. Not really. It's not from last week, but I think it's from yesterday, day before maybe. It's still good, but you know, I was a little hungry. So now I have an order for Hy-Vee for 2 items. 2 kinds of alcohol. Oh, 2 bottles of the same kind of alcohol. Some kind of pinkish looking thing. Could be wine, I don't know. And I just happen to be going through this parking lot, so here I am. Hy-Vee. Let's go get some alcohol. Is this your car? I'm just gonna move a little bit, okay? I don't know if that's yours or not. Kinda looks like this that I need. There you go. Sandy, you ever tried those? They look like they might be okay.
No, I haven't ever tried those before.
I mean, it looks like you could drink them in one drink, but they look like they might be okay. Or I could anyway. I could.
24.20 off. I wouldn't recommend it if you ain't never drank it before.
I mean, when I tried acid, I tried a whole big old piece of paper. It was big like this. There's supposed to be little pieces of paper, Sandy, but it was like a whole sheet of acid. I didn't do anything, but it might catch up with me, I guess, someday.
One day he'll be walking on the
Yeah, have a good day, thanks. Hello. Okay, I'll hand you that. Thank you. Have a good day. So I have a order for toasty subs for $6 for 2.2 miles. Toasty subs is right across the street here from the Hy-Vee parking lot where I just got here. It looks like you either have to go right or left. I'm gonna try to go straight. Think about that, because it's right there. I don't need to go right or left. I need to go straight. Oh, they're supposed to be closing and switching to some other kind of restaurant. Hold on. I'm gonna die. But I guess for now they're still toasty subs, so let's go in here. There. Whoa! Toasties is now serving fresh Indian street snacks, okay?
Those aren't making sense, but I knew it was.
Hi. I have a DoorDash order for Megan. Megan?
Yeah, just 5 more.
Okay.
Oh, I was seeking
Thank you.
his extraordinary effort for this. And honestly, I just gave myself
Con el pipí, con el pipí, con el pipí, con el pipí, me toca el pito.
Calls may be monitored and recorded by DoorDash and service providers for quality.
Hi, I just said to call you when I was here with your order.
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Here, thank you.
Uh-huh. No. No.
For Megan, right?
Yes.
Thank you.
No, I'm sorry. So when I was delivering that last order, some lady was screaming at me from across the street. The house, not across the street, it's the house next door, or building next door, asked me if I was an Uber Eats driver, and I'm like, well, no. And I didn't hear what she was yelling at first, so I don't know what was going on. So if you don't know this, I still wear my, whenever I have to hand the orders to the customers, I still wear my mask, my face mask. I'm trying to catch no diseases, you know what I'm saying? So, and I was wearing the DoorDash mask because I was delivering a DoorDash order. I have a DoorDash mask, and whenever it's an Uber Eats order, I wear a black mask. I used to have one that had Postmates on it because I guess Uber bought Postmates, and so I had a free mask that I had gotten from Uber. But so she was yelling at me, "Are you the Uber Eats driver?" I'm like, no. And she was still, I was trying to explain to her, and by doing that, I was ignoring my actual customer. I should have went. Oh boy. So she kind of snatched the bag out of my hand. I guess she was mad that I kind of ignored her a little bit. I wasn't trying to, but there was some woman screaming at me. So I was trying to, you know, figure out what was going on. And that's what that situation was. Me screaming, no, no, no. You know what I'm saying? So I have two orders. I have one for Little Caesars and one for PetSmart. They're one of the same person for $17.25 for 6.9 miles. I'm stopped near train tracks with the light, and I think the person behind me is stopped on the train tracks. It's not the best idea. Anyway, so it's for 20 items at PetSmart. So I'm going to Little Caesars first, and then PetSmart. Those 20 items are crickets. I've delivered crickets before. It's no big deal. Usually it's like 75. So I thought about not taking it because I thought, well, 20 items is a lot, because like I said, usually crickets are like in the 70s, you know, 75, 100 something. So that's how you know that's crickets. But they only want 20 crickets, so good thing I looked. Let's go to Little Caesars. Thank you.
Yes, sir. What you got?
Oh, Claudette, DoorDash order. Do you need to see the items? Or no? Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
What's up, Bradley?
Hi, I need some crickets. Is there somebody I could talk to?
Yeah, how many?
Is that you?
How many?
20
And large?
large.
Okay, I'll meet you at the end.
Okay.
There you are.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too. Hello, it's just these 20 crickets.
Are you rewarding them
No, it's for a delivery.
for DoorDash?
DoorDash, yeah.
Oh, okay. Alright, it's gonna have you sign the pin pad.
You don't need to scan the barcode?
No, I already put
Okay.
it all in.
Thank you. I don't see a button to call these people.
Hello.
Hi, I have this for Claudette.
All right. Right there. Let her know that it's here.
So I have this other one that I have to. I don't know if you want to leave it near next to the food.
Her cricket.
Yes. I don't know if you want to have it next to here.
No, I don't even want to carry it. I don't do crickets.
There's another bag inside that's sealed.
I know. It's just the idea that it
I know.
might be in it.
Have a good one, thanks.
Have a good one.
Yeah, hi, is it this register over here? My card doesn't work over there.
No, because I go to the one right here on 6th Street. Yeah, the one right here, and that's one or the one
Yeah, but they say there.
So I gotta tell you, I'm gonna leave this in. I called the manager at the Circle K. It's right by my house. I get my drinks, I get my gas there. I have the Circle K card that I use. It comes out straight out of my bank account. I would love to use their self-checkout. I would like to. Most of the time it's empty and I would really like to use it. But for some reason at Circle K, that card doesn't work at their self-checkout machine. It's a Circle K card. And I realized, like I said, I feel like Circle K is pushing these employees to use that self-checkout. And I would love to use it because it's always empty, but it doesn't work. But they always give me a dirty look. They always, or sometimes they'll yell, "Oh, you got EBT?" Well, maybe if I did have EBT, I wouldn't want you telling the whole store that I have EBT, which I don't. But if I did, I wouldn't want to say, "Yeah, I have EBT," and I want everybody to know about it. Maybe that's private. So I called the manager and I told her, I said, you know, I love you guys. I really do. They're really nice people. The Nina at night, especially, she helped me out with my whole house rent stuff, having to go to court and all these things. So there's some really friendly people, and there's some ones that are not friendly at all. And so I called her and told her, hey, I really want to come to your store. It's really close to my house, all this, that. But those ladies are just miserable. You know, half of the people there are miserable. I don't want to go there. I'll go somewhere else. I will do that. You know, you've done that in my family, different places I live. I will spike, you know, cut, what is that saying? Cut off your nose to spite your face. I will do that. Anyway, that's it for me today. I'm going to deliver these to my house, to my children, and take my car to get my AC fixed because it's starting to warm up. So don't forget to drive it like you borrowed it and all that jazz.